Hello fellow gamers, this is Null back with a traditional format video, or rather my classical format, just because I had something to show you. So let me begin by saying that I have this, not obsession, but great love for the post-apocalyptic genre and its subgenre. And when I have the occasion of grabbing a book that is in that style or that genre, I of course have my curiosity triggered. So lately I went to the Steve Jackson Games online store and saw that they created a series on this genre, and I bought the two available PDFs, and after browsing through them, reading them, I decided to print myself a copy using the lulu.com service. So I printed myself a personal copy of these PDF that are quite good. So I made myself this kick-ass cover mimicking this style aesthetic of a typical GURPS book, but it's not a real GURPS book, it's a personal copy. So I don't want to go and make like a review or a flip through, but I will simply talk about it because it is my channel after all. So the first book is called Wastelanders. It is focused more on the characters. It is written by Jason PK Levine, also known as Piketty on the Steve Jackson forums. And yeah, he is the head writer for this series. And the second one is called The New World. Let me try to find cover quickly, or not, maybe not. Yeah, After the End, The New World. So it's like a series they are doing. I don't know if the series will continue. I hope so. I do hope so, and I plan to print every one of them. In the same vein of their other series, like the action series, for example, mimicking the action movie genre, or the dungeon fantasy one, which is quite popular, which is aimed at mimicking D&D, in fact. This one is a toolkit for post-apocalyptic games. So what it does basically it takes what you got in the basic sets 1 and 2, and they just pick and choose for you everything you need to do that type of genre. So it's like a more focused experience. So of course you don't need this book to run a post-apocalyptic game. In fact I did. I ran this Plague World game that was inspired by this this book here. You have the Plague World setting is like at the back. So it's like this one. So I ran this. It was a quite successful campaign. We still talk about it sometimes these days. So After the End, of course, is it's a generic genre book, if you will. So the first one is about characters. So it is filled with templates. You want to create a doctor, a big tough guy, a hunter, a nomad, a scavenger, tech guy, trader, trooper, and so on. You have also lenses. Lenses are like a special addition to templates like for example the blessed one. So somebody is blessed, so it can be either a trooper, a duck, or a scavenger. Of course, your character with these worth more point, and your game is thus will become more cinematic. So as you can see here, the Wastelander cheat sheet is providing you with suitable advantage and disadvantage and all that fits a game like that. So when I ran a campaign set in a post-alien invasion world, I did not all that. I didn't wrote long list of stuff, but it was like implied in some way. There is new mechanics for radiation. They call it radiation threshold points. It's quite good. There is also new mechanics for fatigue, and that one I'm not a huge fan of, just because it's like a sub system of the traditional fatigue points, and it work like backwards from normal points, and it's not super intuitive. So I wouldn't recommend that one, even though there is a good argumentation about how normal fatigue points and fatigue system is can be may not fit the genre, but I could live with normal fatigue, so I don't see the reason why the system and why it's not, well, it could be redone or done otherwise. Section on mutation is very good. It's not all good stuff. So you have like a side effect. So you can be like a very freakish mutant with 2 heads, but that gives you like a sonic power or some sort. So I quite enjoyed the first book, and they end it with like an improvised melee weapon, which is always good in a world where not every weapon is available, and you have to make your own weapon. So you might get inspired by this table to make other improvised weapon, like a countertop or a coffee mug, or so how much damage can you do? And the other source book, The New World, is more about exploring different variation of the world after the end. So you have one like where, I don't know, global warming have destroyed everything, or nanotech, mutants, or radiation, solar flare, rogue robots, or zombie. So they cover every style, or they give you a lot of ideas to make your own catastrophe and just to create your own world. It's always about that with GURPS, and these source books are no different. They provide you with ideas and tools, and you create your own stuff. So as always, it's very good for creative people. And they have some chapter here about survival, scavenging. Those are always a rules I'm looking in every type of post-apocalyptic game, like how you do scavenging, how you go about that, what is the danger of exploring old shaky buildings that are about to fall on your head. So I'm very always looking this in first time I read. Yeah, so pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied with it. I just wanted to share this little treasure with you. So until next time, see ya.